Hello, chat. You all are
Oh,
having a good morning. I will go ahead and
Hello,
say
hello.
now there is construction going on, so if you hear anything in the background, it's construction. And hopefully it's not too intrusive. That being said, we're gonna play anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I can hardly hear anything, so
Yeah, right now there's nothing going on, but hopefully the drilling doesn't start up anytime soon. Let's see. But yes, if everyone is ready, we can hop on in.
just vibing to this wonderful music.
Alrighty. Let me get the recap. Alrighty, there we are. Oh yeah, there's the drilling distantly. So, as usual, you all see Bone Snap with his tome by the fire. Hmm. Uh, Paying me a visit, huh? Very exciting. Guess me and Ivar should be getting home then. Let's delve in, shall we? Last time, the party readied themselves and headed over to Reginald's home to assist in keeping watch over the night to protect him, Celine, and the two young tieflings from harm. The party stationed themselves around the house and kept watch, finding that after some time, the Black Quills arrived. The party fought and managed to take Black Quills down, and after the battle, a strange Dacian man with a ruby eye appeared before the party. The group learned that the man was someone by the name of Ozarius Black, or that he at least was in the past. He was there to retrieve his soul from a crystal, which was a phylactery of his creation. Bonnie asked for a moment and went inside to speak with Reginald and Celine, telling them what happened. They were very alarmed to hear that Ozarius was alive and outside. Celine mentioned Ozarius' past with the Onyx Embassy, and that she fears he'd try and rebuild it, or worse, if he got his phylactery back. Celine decided that she would tell him where the gem was and offer to lead him to it, in order to lead him away so the party could try and come up with a plan, and so Reginald and the tieflings could find somewhere safe to go in the meantime. Barney told them of his village and that his mother could help shelter them there. Celine gave herself over to Ozarius, telling him that she'd take him to the phylactery when the two departed. Reginald told the group of me, Lizardfolk who helped take down Ozarius years ago and lived in Shamhide, and the party planned on venturing to meet up with me and my husband, and perhaps gain some insight on how best to go about saving Celine and taking down Ozarius. That's where we pick up. I can't wait to see what they get up to this time. And that is indeed where we pick up. So, let's see here. Where's Telekis? There we go. So, we left off with you all having a bit of dinner, a bit of a meal before the tiefling, the two tieflings and Reginald set off. And once they were on their way, you all decided to begin making your way back to the keep. So, time-wise, it is early morning. I'd say it's around 7:30 a.m. You all get back over to the entrance to the keep. York looks around at all of you. So, when do we want to set off?
I'm fine with as soon as possible.
Well, I'm ready for whenever.
It sounds like there's no time to waste with this Azarius.
Yes,
Oh,
especially
yeah.
since he's being led.
I agree, yeah.
Right, so... Oh, let me pull up the map. And I will pull up the map. So, you all are here at the top. And Shamhide is down here. In Valdonia.
Wow, that's quite a distance.
So,
Oh no.
how do you think we should get there?
We could travel through, by way of Nidell.
Yeah, true. We could go through Nidell and Down to Bodlin, maybe?
Yeah, it's also getting quite. It's not exactly close to my village, but it's in the general vicinity. Though I think taking a detour there would not be wise.
Oh, where are you from?
Southeast of Cold, in the tundra forest there, tiny village
I see.
called Thrallkeld.
Well, perhaps on the route back.
Yeah, at least just to say hi to Mum.
Of course.
Yeah. So, I guess we could head towards Nordell.
Can head towards Nadell, make our way towards. Looks like T-Rex,
Yeah, we could go to T-Rex.
and then it would just be crossing the river and going through the Lost Still.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea to me.
Are we traveling on foot or are we doing by horseback?
Well, we still have our horses, so we could definitely travel that way, and we could certainly get some more.
Are
Yeah.
the horses good with the cold? Might be worth looking at possibly a sled team or something in Nadell.
I wonder if there's some way we could... Maybe. I just know that, Mr. Oaklaw, I know he's able to get some places quicker, so maybe he could help us.
You know what mechanism he uses for that?
I don't know. I'd have to ask.
Yeah, cause I'm suspecting this trek will take at least a few days, even more, probably almost 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's a good ways to go.
Yeah.
I suppose if he has a way of cutting down the time, wouldn't hurt to ask. Worst case, he'll say no.
Yeah, let's see what he thinks.
Right then.
York will begin leading you all up to his house on the hill. And he'll knock at the door, and a moment or two later, Winston comes and opens the door. He looks as though he perhaps just woke up, given how early it is. But he opens the door and smiles when he sees that it's all of you.
Good morning.
Morning. It's a bad time.
No. I was just getting up. Just getting ready to water the plants. But, what brings you by?
So, I was wondering if maybe you could help us. We're going to travel to Shanghai, and I want to know if you knew of a quicker way to get there.
Well, I do know of a quicker way to get you there. Although, it would... I guess I should ask, do you have any stops you wanted to make along the way? Because that would really depend on whether this would be quicker or not. I could get you immediately to Arrongate.
Oh, I think that would almost be best. Although, sure, I do have a stop in mind, but that could wait for afterwards.
Oh, if we could go to Erengate, then we wouldn't have too much distance to travel.
Yeah, I have a teleportation circle set up at Crowell's University. So, I can get you there.
Oh, fantastic.
Teleport? What's that?
Get you from one place to another quickly.
Oh,
That would have been useful instead of being on a ship for months.
we're on a ship.
Mm-hmm.
You should have seen the dragon last time, taking us to the Bloodmire.
Oh, a dragon? Was it big?
Yeah, bigger than big. In fact, it was a god.
Oh,
A god, you say?
Yeah. Think we might be starting to develop a budding friendship. My friends and not myself included.
Yeah, this land is very kind.
Very enthusiastic to help as well.
Ah, yes, indeed, indeed. Well, so I guess my question would be, do you have any preparations you need to make? Because I could send you as soon as you're ready.
Does anybody know what Arendelle is like?
nope, no idea.
Erengate is, it's very quiet for Academy Town. Academy's very nice. I work there.
Yeah, all right. Well, besides maybe morning coffee, I don't have any other preparations I need to make.
I'm good to go too. I got my sandals, I got my food in my belly. All set.
Yeah, I'm good to go as well.
We did take a long rest, did we?
Yes, you were able to receive a long rest.
Okay, cool.
Um,
Just need to clear my spell slots.
there is one or two things I was hoping to accomplish, but we're in a rush, so I can attempt those later.
Are you sure?
Well, considering this Umbral usurper is going after thrones, I was hoping to send, word back home, for my own city's mayor.
Where's your
we-
home? I could send word for you.
We could also probably use that orb that Pomegranate's got.
Oh
Or-
yes, you're welcome to.
Oh, how does it work?
I believe you need permission from the person you're trying to contact to be able to contact them on it, but you can contact multiple different people.
Would the
Do I
person
need the
need to touch the
prior-
orb?
well, they're all the way over across the sea. I don't think I can do that.
I can get word back to the mayor for you. I just need the details is all.
Oh, of course. Their name is Argos, and it would simply just be to there's a force threatening the various leaders of the cities to avoid the throne at all costs, and I suppose tell Cora to shore up the guard.
All right.
And he pulls out a piece of parchment and writes that down. And you see him hold out his arm, and there's a phantasmal crow that appears and takes the rolled up piece of parchment. And he lifts his arm up, and the crow flies off.
It's on its way.
Oh, what a
Thank you.
weird bird.
Palm makes eye contact with Crow and like nods in that direction, kind of implying, "Can you do that?"
Crow just kind of tilts his head sideways.
Oh, right. Let me ask Crow that. And Pomegranate would like to know, can you do that? What that spectral crow just did?
I can deliver.
Of course you can. You delivered a letter to Mum the other day, and I know you're fast, so
I meant to turn spectral, but okay.
Barney snaps out of like talking crow, and then like had like a broken translation happen in his head when Pomegranate like spoke to him. It's like, oh, wait, you mean turning spectral?
Yes.
He turns back to Crow. Well, can you turn spectral?
I cannot become ghost.
Yeah, I figured. He relays the same information to Pomegranate.
Pomegranate almost says, "Well, we can all turn into a ghost, but she thinks better of saying that. She doesn't know how comfortable everyone is with their mortality, and if Crow maybe has hang-ups about it and thinks about it before he goes to bed or something like that."
Well, if you wanted, I could actually help with that.
What, you mean turn Crow spectral?
Yes. It's possible to make a creature into a familiar.
Ronnie, can you propose the idea to Crow?
I was thinking the same thing. I think maybe try to get his permission first. And Barney will ask Crow, but he's kind of nervous.
Crow kind of looks off in the direction of that the spectral crow flew, and then kind of around. I would not mind, as long as I can continue to get shinies.
Are you sure about that? Well, I suppose you mean like endless shinies for you.
Yes, if I can still hold shinies, then I am fine.
Can we release him from his obligations if he wants to?
Yes, he can be released.
Okay. Just tell that to Crow, Barney, because I think it's important information to have.
Yeah, he relays that.
I am fine with that.
Wow. My own familiar, that's cool.
All right, that's pretty simple to do. Let me see him for a moment.
And he'll hold his arm out for Crow. Crow will climb onto his arm and kind of perch there. And you see Winston hold his staff, and there's this orb of light that comes out of the crook of it and begins to kind of circle around Crow.
All right. And then I'll need for you to make contact with that orb.
And he will hold out his staff for you to make contact with, Palm.
Sorry, who?
For Pomegranate to make contact with the staff.
Oh, I understand now. Sorry. Okay, she will reach forward and touch it with shiny eyes.
All right, as you do, you see that there's a kind of a thread of light that runs between both you and Crow. And Winston opens his eyes, and Crow flies back over to you and turns invisible for a second and reappears a moment later.
Whoa! That's so cool.
All done.
Oh,
Can we
you just
understand each
disappeared.
other now?
Hello.
Oh. Hello?
We are bound, yes.
Ah, this is so much fun. Oh, I'm so glad you're my familiar. Let's have many adventures together.
Yes.
I mean, he does have one condition. He wants all.
I mean,
He wants all the shinies. You see.
yes, of course, the shinies are not even. They're what's the English word? Vanzelfsprekend. Yeah, it goes without saying. We will be collecting lots of shinies.
Oh, I love shinies too.
I can make shinies.
Ooh.
Ooh. Everyone's excited about that.
And of course, if you need that ritual done at any time, come see me.
Thank you. What a gift.
Happy to help. Yes, once you're all ready, I'll send you to Aaron Gate.
I suppose if it's okay if I ask one more thing.
Ah, yes.
He rummages in his bag and he produces a letter. I was told to give this to the local guildmaster to get started with work and facilities. I don't suppose if you would mind just delivering it.
Oh, I can do that.
Thank you kindly, sir. And he bows.
He'll take it.
Yes, I'll make sure they get it. If you all are ready, then you can follow me.
Just a set.
Yeah, I'm as pretty as can be.
With that, he'll beckon you all inside.
And just remember to watch the middle of the hall, watch the runes.
Ooh. Can
Right.
Talos look at those?
Yeah, so Talos, as you, I'd say with your background, you would kind of see them stand out a bit more than everyone else, as you kind of pick up on their presence as you look down the hall. But if you are going to take a closer look, make me, I'll say, either an Arcana or a Nature check.
Try same for either, so I'll try Arcana.
All right.
Ooh. 18.
Okay. These are druidic runes, and they are runes of earth, specifically mud.
He's gonna reach his bag, pull out a little sketchbook, little piece of charcoal, and just start etching them.
Winston kind of looks back.
Oh, curious about those?
Well, my master taught me about runes. And he draws his sword a little bit to show the Ild rune.
Ah, yes, these are eh, modified runes of my own creation. They're mud runes. You set them off and they release a mud trap. Mostly do it
Fascinating.
because I've not had the most fans in the past. I told that story a while ago. People used to, well, kind of riot against me. People didn't like that I was magically savvy.
Oh. Well, that's awful.
Yes, it's rough, but it's luckily changed since then.
Well, I hope so. I mean, granted, I've only known you for like 5-10 minutes, but you seem nice.
Well, thank you.
And if you wish to trade runes, I know a couple I'd be happy to show you.
Tell you what, I'll write up some transcriptions for you. So when you all are next in town, I'll have perhaps a little booklet to give you.
Thank you, good sir.
Of course.
With that in mind, can I make a perception check to see if I can see anything shiny within the vicinity of us?
Sure, make a perception check.
Potch is going to be turned into a frog.
16
I mean,
plus
he's already a druid, so
6, so 22.
Okay, so looking around, you see a lot of plants, you see a lot of little components that are probably used in alchemy, but you don't see much that's super standout shining, except you do see that there is this kind of iridescent powder that's piled up on the leftmost counter in the living room.
He's gonna toddle over towards it and like lift up his little hand and he's gonna like touch it. Like, what's this?
Oh, are you in need of diamond dust?
Oh, very shiny.
I can part with a bit of it.
Oh, does anyone have a little container?
We'll walk over and grab a little pouch and scoop some in and hand it to you.
I was gonna say use your nose as a container.
just a quick line.
Just like you can get it out later if you want, I guess.
That sounds so painful.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gives you some in a little pouch and hands it to you.
Oh, thank you. He's gonna put it in his money bag.
Alrighty. Yeah, he'll continue to lead you all down the hall and into kind of this, it's kind of a closet, but there doesn't seem to be a whole lot in here.
This brings back memories. I had a group help me out a few years ago with a otherworldly creature that was in here. What a time. Well, teleportation circle's here, and it'll send you to Erengate. You'll probably run into the headmaster of the academy, because it'll send you to his office.
Oh, was he a nice
All right.
person?
Yes, he's very nice.
Wait, so what was that about some group fighting a creature?
Oh, well, well, you all have met Neve. Have you heard a bit about the Yawning Dark?
Oh yeah, she did tell us about some like a group of heroes that she was assisting, and basically how she lost her sight.
Yes, well, I had a bit of an incident here, and One of the creatures from the Yawning Dark ended up in this closet.
Oh dear.
It was dealt with, though. They simply convinced it to leave.
All right. One curious thing that she did mention, though, is that the heroes she spoke about kind of made her. She mentioned something about us reminding her of them.
Yes, I kind of get that feeling, too. Could be
So-
to do with you all being prismatic souls.
Yeah, I've been hearing that mentioned as well. You know, it's just really curious about that. That's all. Feels a little bit more, more than a coincidence. If you get my meaning.
Yes. I can do a reading on your souls. Although that takes some time, so might be best to get the time-sensitive stuff out of the way first.
Yeah, I think probably for next time.
Yes, when you come back by, I'll have that little catalog of some of my runes for you, Talos, and I'll have everything set up so I can tell you all a bit more about that.
Or we headed out now?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm ready if you all are.
Excellent. Thank you, Winston.
Yes, of course.
I think Palm is very distracted. She is asking Crow every single question that she's always wanted to ask of birds. And I think I'm hoping that Crow isn't gonna get sick of this.
Aww.
That he's regretting his choices, but she's like, so do you poop on people on purpose? And is it difficult to aim? If yes, and what does it feel like to pluck out a feather and stuff like that? She's just really interested.
He will absolutely indulge you in all of it.
Excellent.
All this bird lore.
We're gonna have there's gonna be a really small niche of the internet which is exclusively for Crow fans to write fanfic about everything that he and Pom get up to.
Publish Crow fact.
Crow fact of the day.
That's actually a great idea for a Twitter bot.
It is. Yeah, he'll step aside and let you all step onto the circle. Once you all are on and situated, he'll send you all off on your way.
Fast travel time.
Let's see here.
And loading screen appears.
Yes, Skyrim loading screen.
Left click on enemy to shoot.
You
The game tips
finally
you get in the
awake.
corner of the screen.
We all get on the gummy ship.
Remember to go outside every once in a while.
So, having sent you all off, you all appear in very nice looking office. You all appear to be in some kind of, as said, this appears to be the headmaster's office. You see this gentleman at the desk look up at you all. And he seems a bit alarmed at first, but he kind of settles himself, seeing that you all came through Winston's teleportation circle. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Greetings.
Hi.
Pardon the intrusion.
Oh, that's quite all right. What brings you by? You aren't looking to enroll, are you?
As much as that idea sounds enticing, this was just a shortcut that Winston allowed us to use because we were on our way to Shamhide.
Ah,
So
I see.
makes the trick a little easier. My manners, though. My name's Barnacles. You can call me Barney.
Ah, well, it's nice to meet you.
Talos Flintclaw. And he bows.
He
Anto.
returns the bow. I'm Yorick. Yorick Cassius. A pleasure. Well, I should introduce myself as well. I'm Arkin Crowell, the headmaster here.
Arkin Growl.
Yes.
Oh, it's well met.
You as well. Well, hopefully the shortcut proves useful. I have some business to attend to myself. Been dealing with a lot of trouble this morning, actually.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
What kind of trouble?
Well, we've had a few students go missing for a lot longer than I would like for them to have gone missing.
I mean, we could surely try to see if we can find a root cause of that.
Well, if you have the time, I would certainly appreciate the help.
I'm sure we could help out.
Feels right after we'd kind of just barged in.
Let's see.
Fair point.
Ponto is not paying attention. He is looking for more shinies.
Well, you very quickly find one in the form of an
Oh.
orb on his desk.
Ah. Interesting.
Very, very nice, kind of greenish orb. It's on a pedestal.
How big is it?
Well, it's about the size of a baseball, I'd say.
Oof.
Does it look like the zoom orb that we have?
It's a bit smaller.
It's the version with ads, I'm sure.
I wasn't ready.
But yes, if you would help me, that'd be wonderful. I would say if you are looking to help, then you want to pay the campus security office a visit and speak with Halmond.
All right.
Very well.
Palm, you're gonna hear in your head, orb, orb, orb.
When that kind of psychic connection is made, can you talk back to the person, or do you have to use your voice?
Let me double check. It does not say specifically. It just says you can speak telepathically to any creature within 30 feet of you. The creature understands you if you two share the same language. You can speak telepathically in this way to one creature at a time.
I would say that. I would say yes.
Well, I think Palm would just reply, orb, full stop. Sort of a nodding, yes, orb.
And Ponto will also nod yes.
We have had a
You'll
moment.
see him, like, kind of shuffle his way towards it. very slowly. Can I roll stealth check?
Sure.
I'm pretty
I
sure.
don't think she realized that Ponto was gonna do that. I think she was just like, "Oh, that's nice. You have something you're interested in. I appreciate that you shared that with me."
That's a
I'm-
6.
So my passive perception will definitely pick that up then.
Yeah.
Yeah, you all see Ponto shuffling towards the orb, and Krell also notices you shuffling towards the orb. Interested?
Oh, no, 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 no,
Oh no,
just,
Ponto,
just
you're gonna
shiny.
get detention.
I don't know what that means.
Imagine that kind of life.
On second thought, can we enroll him in this school?
Yes, if he'd so desire.
Enrolling him so that he's eligible for detention.
I
Well,
don't know
what is
what this is. I don't know what school is.
He's either going to be the most popular person in school or kicked out immediately. There's no in between.
He could become the mascot.
True.
School is where you go to learn things.
What? Oh? Huh?
All right. I mean, that suggestion I made was mostly in jest, but now I'm concerned.
Yes, your friend might need it. Perhaps.
Yeah, and I kind of feel ill-equipped to teach him in everything. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and just say that you're not from around here, right, Ponto?
Oh no, I've been traveling for real long time.
I shudder to think how long. How long is how long, though?
Oh, 2 winters.
Wow, that is a bit of a long time, yeah.
Where are you from?
An island.
That narrows it down.
Tell you what, we'll discuss your potential enrollment another time.
Yeah, I think we all might have more pressing matters right now.
But yes, the campus security office is near the front gate. It'll be on your left.
All right.
All right. So you all head that way.
Yes. But I would like to check out the bathrooms on my way there.
So,
More
checking out the bathrooms here,
material.
in this building, they don't seem to be anything particularly special.
These are acceptable bathrooms. Acceptable but disappointing. I shall have a tinkle and move on.
Yeah, as you all move about the campus, you get quite a few people kind of looking your way like, oh, is this new faculty? Like, what's going on? But no one seems to really bother you or anything. Without too much
Barney
trouble,
will-
you are able to find the security office.
Barney will kind of just wave if he does notice people looking at him.
Yeah, a few people wave back.
He will just say, Kind of miss the campus days.
I do not.
I've never been.
Same. I was homeschooled.
Oh yeah, all this is so new. I was in the woods.
Listen, there are pros and cons to both, but man, children can be really cruel. Public school is definitely not kind to everybody.
This place is very strange.
Yeah, after not too long, stepping into the security office, you will see this gentleman sitting behind the counter. He appears to be in the middle of eating lunch. He has a chicken sandwich that he's midway through. He looks up. Hello.
Hi.
Can I help you?
Oh, you're tall.
Yeah. You need help with anything?
As a matter of fact, yes. We heard that some students have gone missing, and we were led to you, if by way of what was he, the dean? I can't seem to recall, but
I believe he was the principal.
or the principal, yeah.
Yeah, the headmaster thing. Oh,
Wait, is there a difference between a principal and a headmaster?
I don't know.
I think it's mostly in what kind of school they're running, but the role is basically the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, the
I'll Google that
principal
later.
headmaster. Yes, the principal headmaster dean.
Yeah.
Okay.
All of the
right.
above.
Yeah. He's multifaceted and multi-talented.
Oh, he's literally the PhD.
That's amazing, actually.
That's great.
So you're here to help?
Yeah. So we thought we'd might offer our assistance.
Oh, well, great. That'd be wonderful. I'm Almond Stout.
Barnacles. You can just call me Barney.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Pomegranate.
Talos.
I'm Yuri.
And this is Crow. Say hi, Crow.
Hello.
Hondo's gonna like stammer up onto the counter a little bit to where his head is visible. Hanto.
Oh, hello.
And Gunther and two candles.
Hello.
And he will nod at the two of them as well. So I guess the best place to start is the dormitories. We've had a few people report that there have been some strange things happening. A few people have gone missing. Yeah, I think maybe asking some of the local students if they seen anything.
All right.
Has this happened before?
A few times, but it's usually been resolved by myself or some other faculty, but this one's a bit different.
How did you resolve it last time?
We search around and it usually finds some kind of creature.
Wait a minute. When you say missing, do you mean eaten? Are kids getting eaten here?
Oh, I don't think that's what's going on this time, but it's happened in the past.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's just like home.
Mom makes a mental note to never send any of her kids here.
I'm starting to have second thoughts about enrolling Ponto here.
How is this not a bigger deal? Okay, I'm back. All right. Let's Yes, I'm sure this needs to be resolved as soon as possible. The longer we leave it, the more harm they could be in. So let's get cracking.
I mean, I guess you have to compare it to the rates at which people anywhere are eaten by giant monsters.
That's true. That's
It's
true.
fair.
I
Well,
guess I
back
should.
home we just
However-
ate each other.
I feel like the school's like just like a place where that shouldn't be happening, you know?
I guess I should also mention the folks that got eaten weren't eaten on campus.
Okay.
Well,
I see.
that clears
can't
up
always-
any misunderstandings I had.
You can't always stop folks from going off campus, unfortunately.
How far off campus were they? It wasn't a case of outside the gates, was it?
No, the courtyard's usually pretty safe. Well,
Noted.
at least when Simon's not out there, but that's a different story.
Who's Simon?
He's
Or what?
a professor here, but he's a lycanthrope, but he
Oh, I
doesn't
see.
always. We have it under control, but we urge students not to go out certain nights.
He wouldn't be, this is going to sound strange, but he's not a golden lycanthrope, is he?
No, he has black fur.
Okay. The mystery continues.
Well, what kind of monsters eat people here?
Well, I've had some folks draw what they saw, and he pulls out several stacks of parchment and lays them all out, and you can see all kinds of creatures, including a strange blob-like creature with thorns on it. That one seems to appear frequently.
Might I
You're
recognize
situated
what
near
that
a-
creature is?
I'm gonna say make a nature check.
Nice.
You folks aren't
That
situated
is
near
nat
a
one.
some kind
I
of-
don't know a damn thing about that.
I can also roll a nature check.
Yeah, go for it.
That is a 12 plus 4, 16.
It looks kind of like a creature you've heard of in tales. Perhaps you heard it in a tale that your mother might have told you. This appears to be a gibbering mouther, a aberrant kind of creature.
Yeah, Bonnie will relay that to.
It was
Above table, that is painful to hear.
yeah, well, there was one that was dealt with a couple of years ago, but seems that there's been another one that's turned up. And
Oh,
I've
dear.
tried to go deal with it myself, but I usually, when I get there, it's gone.
Well, we gotta ambush it. That's what I do best.
Yeah. You sure do. I certainly hope you never ambush me. It's like after last time.
Oh, there should be no reason for me to ambush you.
Good. Glad to know. Let's keep it that way.
So, where should we start, I suppose?
Yeah, let's go find the bad guys.
Well,
Is
go on.
is anyone on staff capable of summoning monsters?
A few people.
Is there anyone you might suspect does not like children very much?
Oh, no, Crow vets the staff pretty well. He's very good about that. He's put his own
All
life
right.
before the students several times.
And is there anyone who dislikes your school enough to do such horrible things?
Not
Not on staff necessarily, but in general in town.
that I know of.
I just feel like all these creatures should be from a source, you know?
The only thing that comes to mind is an incident a couple of years ago. There's a student who got expelled, and things got a bit nasty.
Barney kind of sort of just looks away after hearing things turning nasty and hearing the words "things turning nasty" and expelled.
Ooh.
Did the incidents increase after that, or did they start after that?
They stopped after that, but
Oh,
now things have been kind of returning how they used to be.
interesting. And you don't think this person is back in town?
I haven't seen him around, at least. I mean, we banned him from the premises.
What's his name and description? If the DM prepared that, sorry.
He's a student named Buckley. He's a Vasani. He's a Terran Heart.
Okay. Okay.
Or do you
Noted.
have any
Well
of
then.
his old stuff? I got a good sniffer.
Oh, he was
Wizard's
staying.
potion was a loss for the university.
He was staying here at the security office for a bit. Before things went south. I suppose I could get you something if it might help.
Oh yeah, I got a really good nose and I can track things.
I didn't know that about you, Ponto. You're full of surprises.
Yeah.
Ponto stands up to his full height on the countertop and takes a step forward and kind of like lets himself fall up, does a little flip and turns into a mastiff.
Whoa. Again, please don't poop on me. What does that mean?
I mean,
Is that a saint?
I could probably talk to him in this form.
Let me go and grab that. I'll be just one moment. He gets up from the desk and rises to his full height. Yeah, he's a big man. He's about 7 foot, huge belly. He goes
He
into the
fits
room
in nicely.
He goes into the room to his left and comes back a moment later. And he hands over what looks like a bracelet of some kind. It has a kind of purple gemstone on it. He left.
Who, buddy?
He left this behind. Oh, and
Ponto, in his mastiff form, is gonna waddle up to it. And he's gonna take it in his mouth.
he'll give it to you.
There's a bit of slobber, because he is a master.
Yes. And if this would help, the people we ban, we keep a visual record of, just so we know, or if anyone new ends up on the staff, they to look out for them. But
That seems very sensible.
here's his here's a draw up of him. And he'll hand over a picture, and you can see that this is the person in question.
Oh, quite a character, I see.
Yeah, this is him.
All right.
Ponto, did you get a look?
Look. See. That's what you hear in your
It'd
head.
be
Okay.
fairly easily identifiable.
Yeah. But I'd start with where the most problems seem to be happening. Seemed been a lot of issues in the Silver Wyvern dormitory.
We shall head there forthwith.
Alrighty, I'm gonna do my own investigation as well. I'm gonna check in with some of the students who said they might have seen something in their monster studies class.
All right.
If you find anything, I have an orb that lets me talk to people if you would want that.
Oh, yeah, that sounds useful.
Is he supposed to touch the orb? I can't remember how it works.
Oh, he will reach out hesitantly. I touch it.
I think so. I had instructions on this, but I've kind of forgotten them. It's been about 2 weeks.
He will touch the orb. And yeah, now you have Halman Stout in the orb as well.
It's like when you tap to pay with your phone. You just transfer a contact. It's pretty cool.
Airdropping his contact details.
Yeah. See, I don't have Apple products, so I forgot that term existed.
The orb's just scanning the QR code of the sending
It's a
stone.
orb.
Level up.
Eye orb.
We really need to draw this orb.
Should be easy enough.
I just hope it doesn't come with bloatware.
Oh yeah, we gotta uninstall Norton off this.
I feel
It's
like
got
Mom
orb
is
pay.
eventually gonna like be laying in bed with like kicking her legs, talking into the orb like it's a phone. Like real classic, like early 2000s schoolgirl
Yeah.
status.
Oh god, that was me though. I had a cordless phone,
Perfect.
and I was always in trouble for being on the phone. Oh well. That's why I'm the only autistic person apparently on Earth who's not afraid of making phone calls because I'm so used to them.
That was your niche. That was your moment.
Taking them, however,
Yeah, are you all off to the Silver Wyvern dormitory?
Yes.
Sounds like it.
He steps out and he'll point you in the direction. And heading over there, once you guys are inside, you can see there are a few students congregated just inside, having conversation. They look up, seeing you all enter. And one of them will walk up. Hello, are you all faculty?
No, I wouldn't say that. We're just helping out the principal, yeah. But kids going missing.
And they all kind of look at each other for a moment. You'll want to go speak with, the guy at the end of the hall. He knows a bit about what's happening, I think. He lost his roommate.
All right. Okay.
While we're headed that way, can I roll a perception check to see if I can pick up on any trail of the person that I've been holding the bracelet of?
Yeah, make me a perception check. I'll give you advantage.
Keen senses.
I should also use my keen
That
senses stuff
is-
more.
I believe
Alright.
19.
Ooh.
You do catch a faint scent of it. You catch the faint scent of this individual. And it does lead down the hall.
And we're following.
Could it be possible to retroactively put some kind of leash on Ponto so we can have him drag us by the leash like in a cartoon?
I was about to say he's just gonna go without thinking about pretty much anyone else, so that's probably the best play.
He's probably trailing Pom behind him like a helium balloon.
If that's what you want to do, then yeah.
And he
Okay,
tries to
let's
hold
do
the
it.
leash and just gets a
Um,
dislocated shoulder.
Oh
Starts
god,
flying
that's
through
so
the air.
painful. Chaos.
Yes, you get down there, and it leads to the room at the end of the hall, the farthest left room. You knock on the door.
Yeah, I suppose we do knock on the door.
There's silence for a moment, and then you hear footsteps approaching, and the door slowly creaks open, and you can see that there is a young Dacian gentleman. He looks like he perhaps just woke up. Oh, hello.
Hi. Sorry for bothering you. I'm assuming you were still asleep. We're kind of looking for information on kids going missing. We were told that you might know something about that.
Yeah, oh, maybe you can help find my roommate.
Oh, so we were told that you lost your roommate. So are they still alive?
I don't know. It's been a couple of days. I've gotten some help from some of the newer faculty, but we haven't been able to find anything.
You know about what he
Okay.
was doing the last time he was seen?
Well, he was just going to class one morning, and he apparently never showed up to the lecture.
Maybe we can take a look at the route between this room and where his lecture was.
It's not too far, the lecture halls. Just out here, and you go north, and you'll be right at the lecture hall.
Was he engaging with
Perhaps-
anyone new, or was he acting odd in any way?
No, and he seemed pretty normal to me. If it helps, he's going to his clerical studies class.
Do I detect that scent in this room or around this guy?
I was also going to suggest you sniff something for the roommate, that we have that scent on file too.
So the scent goes into the room, and it seems like it goes out of the window. The window's currently closed, but it seems like it stops at the window, and implying that perhaps it would have let out there.
Ponto is gonna go to the window. He's just gonna walk through everybody, just boop 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 past everybody, and he's just gonna start like pawing at the window.
I think Ponto found
Do
something.
you want outside?
Out, out, out.
Is your dog all right?
Depends on what you mean by all right.
Yeah. It's kind of confusing, really.
Well, you can come in if you'd like. Sorry about the mess. We haven't really cleaned up too much recently.
No, it's quite alright. I think my dorm room was much the same when I was still studying.
And he'll beckon you inside. Inside, aside from this being a pretty standard dorm room, you can see that there are various pieces of metal scattered about, as well as different tools, from hammers to wrenches, all kinds of things.
Ooh, I'm gonna look at this.
Okay. I would say make me either a perception or investigation check.
Perception. Uh, 15.
Yeah, so getting a look at everything that's laid out here, it seems to be like he's been experimenting around with creating magical weapons and other magical gadgets. He appears to be perhaps an artificer.
Talos just beams. He's just like, inventor.
Oh, yeah, I'm taking artificing studies like my brother.
Well, that's wonderful. I have a friend who's an artificer.
Yeah, my brother's really good. He graduated just a year ago, actually. He got an award.
Well, that's wonderful. And you're trying to, I don't know, live up to him?
Yeah, I'm kind of following his footsteps.
Well, it's all good, but, be sure to try to, make your own way.
Oh yeah, he was more interested in, well, he was interested in a lot of things. He made some mechanical wings. He made this kind of explosive weapon. I think he called it a gun.
A gun.
No. It's a different kind of video.
While they're having this discussion, Ponto is actively going to try to open up the window with his lack of thumbs.
So the window isn't locked, so kind of nudging it with your nose and getting up on your hind legs, you push it open enough for you to be able to slide out of it.
Cool. He's gonna... Wait, how high up is this?
It's a
Wait,
pretty
no,
long
he's not
window.
thinking
How
about
long
it.
is
He's
this
gonna
for?
jump.
You guys are on the ground floor.
Excellent.
That means Palm is also going through the window.
Okay. Oh, if you find anything, I'll be here.
Oh, I think our friend Ponto might have found something.
Well, are there any shortcuts that your roommate might have taken?
No, he just went the normal way.
Okay.
I mean, I know some people
Thank you.
like to go out of the window. Some of the people here on the ground floor go out of their windows. It's been a trend since a group of students used to do it all the time a couple of years ago, apparently.
Oh. Why?
I guess it's just quicker. I heard even some of the faculty used to do it.
Everyone just jumping out windows.
I mean, it
Yeah,
is
you
the
know.
ground floor at least, so it's just stepping outside.
How far have we traveled in this time while you folks were talking?
So, Ponto, the smell leads you towards the campus library. And it's not too far away, but you walk a good ways.
Oh, I'm sprinting. I got like 40 feet of movement on me. I'm going.
I think Palm was airborne, but then maybe she tried to do a high-speed landing like an airplane.
Try to skateboard it, slide across the grass.
She's making Sonic legs right now.
Ponto's only got an hour, and he knows it, so he's trying to just go.
So you get over there to the entrance to the library. You just go on in.
Yep. Drool and all.
And seeing both Palm and Monto run off, Yorick kind of looks at everyone standing here in the room. Should we go after them?
Probably.
Yeah.
Ponto, heal!
Okay.
He has,
I'm going out
one
the window now.
speed.
Yeah, York will also climb out of the window.
Go. Excellent.
And I would say as you all climb out of the window, you can see Palm and Ponto across the way just going into the library. They made a lot of distance.
Dallas is just yelling back, "We'll talk shop later."
Yes, you all are able to get on over there easily enough. And Ponto, once inside, you see that stocking the shelves is, at first it looks like a tiefling, but this person is much too large to be a tiefling. Dressed very sharply, you're pretty sure that this man is actually just a demon. But he turns and sees you enter, as you kind of slobber a bit on the floor. Oh, hello.
He's still sniffing. He's still looking for the trail and following it.
Hello, sorry, out of breath, dog. 1 second, please.
Are you looking for something? mean,
Someone.
Oh. I was gonna say you're in the library, so I assumed you were here for books, but, yeah, people congregate here too.
Sorry for being loud. We're on the trail of a missing student, and my friend has been following his nose, as it were.
Right. Well, what do you need? Mr. Booker's out for the moment. He's at lunch.
How would Palm get Ponto's attention? He still understands common, right?
Oh yeah, he can
And
understand
that's
completely, but he's in the zone. He's on that scent trail and he's trying to move it.
So,
Okay, so
Ponto,
Palm
following
can
the
just speak
scent,
to him.
it leads you over to a table in the left corner, to where you can feel, as your paw presses down underneath this table, there seems to be some kind of latch.
He's gonna look. He's just gonna start barking.
Oh my.
What is it, boy?
He's gonna paw at like the latch and like attempt to bite it to kind of like lift it up. He ain't got thumbs. He's struggling.
Timmy's in the well?
Yeah, exactly. What's under here?
Oh, so I can tell you if you're helping, but okay. Listen, let me pull you aside. We can't have students really knowing about that.
All right.
Would it be at this point where the rest of us like enter the library now?
Yeah, you all catch up. Oh, there are more of you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, they're with us.
All right. Just follow me for a moment. And he kind of pulls you all over to a corner. So there's a bit of a hatch that leads down to a dragon and several other things, but why are you going down there?
Seems like it.
Right. So we've been tasked by the principal to look for missing kids because there's been some incidents. And Ponto here picked up the scent from, a former student that was banned from here.
Oh. That would
Also-
be a problem, especially if it's who I think it might be.
One at a
Yeah,
time, and everybody's head.
lead.
Ponto's like down there, down there. He went down, down.
Yeah. Oh, all right. See, well, a friend there is a druid, and is currently using his senses to find this individual.
I see. Well, I can let you down there, but I'll have to get the students out first.
Ponto
Yeah,
looks at him, looks at the students in the room, looks at him again, and will like start shaking his head a little bit until the slobber turns a little frothy, and he's gonna start chasing after the students and attempt to run them out the door.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Make an intimidation check.
Oh no.
Can I
Should
do it with
I-
advantage because I look like I have rabies?
Yes, I'll give you
Should
advantage.
I roll to see if I can disengage my hand from the leash before Ponto does that?
I'd say you're able to let go of it.
Okay.
Oh my god, big money, 19.
So yeah, easily enough, you are able to corral around the few students that are still in here reading this early. They grab their things and very quickly make an exit. Oh, I suppose that works too.
Talos is gonna look to Gunther. It's just like, I feel like the principal might be regretting his decision later.
Oh, I can see much worse, I'm sure.
I mean, I didn't kill anybody, so we're already doing better than the average day.
That's true.
No war crimes yet.
But
Well?
yes, down there, I'll just warn you. Like I said, there's a dragon. He is friendly, as long as you obviously don't attack him.
Wait. How does he... Does he stay there? Does he get out?
Well, he's kind of a guardian. I wasn't
Oh, I see.
completely filled in on the situation. He's very close friends with Harkin. I don't know the whole situation, but yeah.
How did they get him down there?
There are a lot of questions that I wish I had the answer to.
That's a very polite way of saying, please stop.
Yes, you'll find
Alright.
him down there. He might be able to tell you something, and I don't know what scent your dog is following, but maybe you'll find something. There's been a lot that's happened down there. Crowl almost died down there once.
Oh,
Or so
yeah.
I heard. But anyway, go on. And he'll move the table out of the way and open the hatch.
Right. Thank you for your assistance, and yeah, I do apologize for Ponto's behavior.
No, you're fine. By the way, if anything comes up, or anything goes wrong down there, Chauncey definitely didn't let you into that hatch. He smiles real big.
Who? And he kind of just smiles.
Good. And he will go about going back to what he was doing.
And I guess we go down into the scary dungeon.
Alright.
Hey, Dungeons and Dragons, we're entering a dungeon of sorts.
With the
With the
dragon,
dragon.
Dragon inside.
With a dragon!
Is,
all in one.
we have title drop.
So, going down into this hatch, there's a ladder that leads down, and you can see that beneath is a stone corridor that winds around, several torch sconces on the walls that lead you all to a large central room. Ponto, following the scent, it leads you off to a side room before you get to that main central room. But my question is, Ponto, are you just gonna follow the scent, or are you gonna also check out the big room?
He is following the scent specifically because he knows he doesn't have a lot of time in this form, so it's really now or never for him.
Okay. So following the trail of the scent, it brings you to a side room, and you can see that in here appears to be some kind of coffin. It's a very small side room. There's a coffin. There's more torch sconces on the wall that are lit. But from the coffin lid, you can feel what feels like an updraft of some sort escaping from the cracks. Did you find something, Ponto?
He's gonna like sniff around kind of the coffin.
You think we should open it?
He's gonna lift up on his back paws and attempt to push it, but he's a dog. He can't open a fucking sarcophagus.
I don't feel comfortable taking a look in there, but if the scent leads there, then that's the only lead we have, yeah?
I suppose so.
Barks in approval.
All
Right. So would this be like a stone like coffin?
It is very heavy, but I would say that it's nothing that at least two of you together couldn't get off. Combined with your strength combined, you could get it off easily. But it's
With
just
our
very
powers
cumbersome.
combined,
Yeah, Barney will turn to Talos as like, give me a hand with this, would ya?
Sure. Gunther, you want to help out as well?
Sure.
a three-way. Nice.
The three of you are very easily able to get the lid off this coffin, but rather than seeing the interior where you'd expect perhaps someone deceased to be, you see that there's a hole that leads into a pretty long pit.
Wow, that's not ominous at all. Seems like we've got a secret passage heading down here.
Ponto's gonna
I guess
climb
it's-
up onto the sarcophagus and kind of stick his head into the hole and like look and smell.
I suppose it's slightly
Um,
less ominous than if it was a dead body.
Yeah. Would I be able to make anything out with my dark vision?
Peering into it, it just looks like a bottomless pit. Even with your dark vision, it's just a black expanse.
And I don't see like any sort of like areas for like hands and feet to be able to sort of find like perches to like climb up or down this chute.
No, there doesn't seem to be any ladders or any rungs in the wall or anything similar. It just seems like a drop down.
Is it like stone wall or
So-
earth?
Yes, it's so the coffin itself seems to be stone, and at least as far as you can see, it continues to be stone all the way down.
Talos is gonna go into his explorer's pack, pull out a torch, light it, and drop it down.
So the torch falls down for about 20 feet or so, and then you see it disappear.
That's not good.
Yeah, I don't think it's wise going down there.
You think maybe the dragon would know?
Or we could probably go talk to him. I think for now, maybe we should just put the lid back on, yeah?
Yeah.
Agreed.
Just in case, you know?
And just as easily as you were able to get it off, you were able to get it back on.
Okay, so I guess we need to find this dragon.
Maybe we should. Is there something we could put on top of it to, just in case?
So looking around, there doesn't seem to be anything other than a few small rocks.
Does anyone know the enlarge and reduce spell?
It would be useful.
I am dog.
Yeah.
Oh, I have an idea. Uh, hmm. Is there any place I could try to like tie a rope around the sarcophagus to kind of secure the lid?
I would say if you tied in a certain way, you could definitely get it to hold it shut. On either side of the sarcophagus, on the more thin side, there seems to be little rungs where that would make that possible. That would kind of hold the rope and keep it
Alright,
from sliding off.
Sweet. Talos will take the 50-foot rope from his pack and try to secure the lid on.
All right, and you are able to do so.
That should at least hold it closed.
Yeah. Good idea.
Or at least something would have enough difficulty getting through it where you would hear it.
Yeah.
Approving bark.
Yeah.
Can I attempt to sniff for like sense of dragon?
So I will say that while you're not entirely sure that that's what it was, you definitely saw something very large in the main hall before you took the turn off to the left. That larger room ahead of you.
While everyone's
Wow,
like getting ready to leave, Ponto is just going to be like listening towards the coffin, just kind of like if he could pick up anything from down below before he walks away.
Make me a perception check.
Keen senses, here we go! Okay, that was low. That's not great either. 17. 11 plus 6.
You can hear something from the coffin. Very faintly, you can hear what sounds like whispers. But very faintly.
Ponto's gonna pause before like leaving the room and is just kind of looking at it. But is really concerned about being super dark down there, so he's just gonna follow everybody else.
All right. So, do you all continue through the main hall?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
Yeah.
So, continuing on your way, you come into a larger room, and you can see that lying there asleep is a very interesting looking dragon. This dragon, you can see that it has bone exposed in most places, and surrounding it is a kind of faint orange fire. And as you all step into the room, the dragon slowly sits upright and looks in your direction.
Hello and greetings. Yeah, we're not from the school.
You are not intruders either.
No.
Bad sense.
Yeah. What Candle said. We were kind of let down here. I'm Barney. And these are my friends, Pomegranate, Gunther, and Talos and Ponto.
I am Mortimer.
Well met. So, we've kind of been tasked by the headmaster of the school to look for missing children, and our friend Ponto here followed the scent down to that coffin in the other room. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Coffin?
Yeah, there's a sarcophagus in a small room on the way down here.
Inside of it was some kind of tunnel that light disappeared into.
I am not familiar. I've not left this room in years. But
Right.
I'm keen to investigate.
All right.
Would you perhaps do me a favor?
Sure.
Kind of favor.
What kind? Yeah.
Unbind the chains so I may see this coffin.
And he points this tail to the far wall, where you can see that he's not shackled, but you can see that there are chains that run along the wall. And as he points over to it, you can see that there is also a chain that is wrapped around his wrist. But they don't seem to be connected.
Can Talus try to examine this? Because this seems like very intricate, like metal work
Yeah,
for actually binding someone.
let's see. I'd say make me just a general intelligence check, and with that you can add your proficiency to it.
All right. Yeah, that's a 7. That's not going to do anything.
So with that, upon investigation here, you can at least see that the chain links on the wall match the phantasmal links that wrap around his wrists. Although there's clearly some kind of magical binding, although he's not physically bound. It's not like he's tethered. Or rather, perhaps he's bound in a different way.
Gunther will ask, why are you chained up?
I chose to be. In order to ensure that I do not leave my post, I ask that I be bound here as to not have the option or temptation.
Yeah, see if he's telling the truth.
Yeah, you can make an insight check.
That's 18.
Okay. So with that, he seems to be sincere.
And how would I just go about releasing these chains? Just by unfastening them, or is there some other way of doing so?
You must simply touch them, is all.
And would touching them once again be able to fasten you back?
Indeed.
All right, I will go and touch them.
Yeah.
So with touching them, as soon as you make contact with them, you can see The phantasmal chains around his wrist kind of break away and disappear.
It is done.
And
Now we roll for initiative.
you see him change shape to that of a more humanoid form. He takes the shape of a dragonborn. He still looks very skeletal, but he is. It seems as though it'll be much easier for him to walk around down here through these corridors.
I finally understand.
Very well.
How you got down here.
Shall you lead me to this coffin?
Yes, it's this way.
You will follow. And sure enough, you lead him back over there, and coffin is exactly how you left it.
Julia, this wasn't here last I checked.
Was there a big hole here?
No.
Hmm. Curious.
So, if I'm correct in assuming that the last time you checked was how many years ago?
Perhaps 6 years ago.
Well, I suppose a lot can happen in 6 years.
Indeed, but I've not detected the presence of anyone coming down here except Crow and Teddy Sullivan. They both come down to see me and tend to me.
Ponto is gonna shift back into his halfling form. There are people down there. I could hear them.
That is even more alarming.
On that
Lid
case,
back-
maybe,
lid back off.
I guess in that case, then we should investigate more then.
I will go with you. I cannot linger long, however. To be away from the chains causes me injury.
And he holds up his arm, and you can see what looks like a cut that's running from the tip of his finger slowly up his hand, up the back of his arm.
Are these injuries permanent or are they temporary?
They will heal, but if I were to let them linger for too long, it could cause permanent damage.
Alright then, it's best that we move forward then.
Very well.
If you all want, I can illuminate myself.
That would be helpful, I think.
Gunther will use an action to turn on his sunlight scales, so there's bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light for additional 10 feet.
Alrighty.
Oh, sorry, it's a bonus action, so either way.
And with the coffin lid off again, Mortimer will just hop in without so much as a second thought. And
Well,
same as what
alright.
happened with the torch, you see him fall for about 20 feet before he disappears.
Since Talos has his rope from the lid, he'll just kind of drape it over the side like, I can hold this in while people rappel down.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Do we do half and half? Half here and half over there? Or do you think all of us should go together?
It might be a good idea to have multiple ropes.
Yeah, I could secure mine to the end of Talos's rope once I get down there.
Yeah, you're able to hold the rope while everyone goes down. And so when you all do go down, Barney, you are able to fasten your rope as well.
Cool.
But as you climb down, once you reach that mark where you saw both the torch and Mortimer disappear, this kind of chilling, cold feeling washes over your body. And you feel as though you passed through a veil of some sort. And then you can see beneath you. It's not a pitch black expanse anymore beneath you. You can see a cavern. You can see a circular cavern where piled up are several rocks that are piled up. And standing atop the pile, you can see that Mortimer is waiting. He's kind of looking up at you all as you pass through as well. And easily enough, Barney, you're able to tie your rope down so that it leads the full way down.
Cool. Has everyone else rappelled down, or is it just me so far?
You come on down as well.
Yeah, Ponto's sliding down too.
Yeah, does everyone else head on down as well?
Yeah.
Candles is going to assume that they haven't died horribly, so
Yeah, you're able to all get down, and you meet up with Mortimer.
Once everyone's down, Talos will secure his rope through the rungs and then propel down.
All right. And once you're all down, Mortimer looks at all of you.
I sense someone up ahead.
And
Then
he
we
points over towards the left, where you can see that this room leads into a side passage that seems to go down.
Then we
Right.
should be prepared.
Yeah, maybe we can get the drop on him.
Oh, I have something for
hold on a
that.
moment. Oh. What's that?
This, and Ponto kind of claps his hands together, and from him, like a thin, dark mist kind of forms out, and he's casting Pass Without Trace. You get a plus
Very
10 to
nice.
stealth.
Alrighty. Well, if you all are attempting to move
I have
forward... Oh, go ahead.
this as well. Candles has masking powder, which will add
Ooh.
1d6 to any stealth checks for the next 10 minutes.
My god.
Cool.
At a
Only-
minimum plus 11, at a maximum plus 16.
Nice.
But it's only 5 creatures, so I don't know if we want to choose the least stealthy.
Yeah, least stealthy.
My stealth is a +2, so
That's probably going to be Talos and Gunther, since we have heavy armor.
My stealth
Yeah.
is plus 3.
Alright.
It's +6, so I'm pretty set.
Alrighty, go ahead and make me some stealth checks.
stealth checks, baby.
Ah, god damn.
That's an 8 for Gunther. Oh,
So-
I guess with +10. But
I guess it's going to be 27 for me.
It sucks. The first one was a nat 20. Uh,
Oh no.
It's all good. I'd say 28 for Talos.
All right.
Yeah, I rolled a 7 plus 2 and 9 plus 10 with plus that addresses a 19.
32.
Oh my god.
Jeebus.
Yeah, Mortimer got a total of 20, and Yorick got a total of 19.
Ponto is in a different campaign now. He stealths so hard he went through the floor.
God, he clipped right out.
Yeah, you all continue down this side passage.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So as you kind of creep forward, question is, who is taking the lead?
Gunther can take the lead since he's lighted up.
All right. So as you creep down the side passage, it opens up into a large room, and immediately across from you, you can see that there are several people in cages around the room.
That
Are
doesn't
they
seem good.
unconscious or are they still awake?
They appear to be unconscious.
I,
Would they seem like alumni or students?
Based on what you're seeing, they do look quite young, a lot of them.
Damn, we didn't get a description from the other student for his missing friend.
Whoops.
Well, considering multiple people were missing, this probably is the place.
yeah.
Other group
Yeah.
of missing students.
Can I run medicine check to see if they're like okay and breathing at least?
Yeah. There's a cage close enough to you that you can kind of peer in and try and get a good gauge on things. Go ahead and make me a medicine check.
That is a 13 plus 4, so 17.
All right. You do see that very faintly there is a steady rise and fall of breathing. So they are certainly alive, but they do seem to be asleep.
Oh, they're just napping.
Well, I do think we should probably try to get them out of here.
We should, but it might be best to vanquish the person who did this in the first place before we do anything.
Agreed.
I don't know if we can really stealthily move all these kids out of here.
Yeah, good point. I think let's neutralize the threat.
You all
Very well.
hear footsteps. And stepping into the room, you see a face that you've seen before. Just earlier. You see him.
Oh,
See Buckley.
mm,
He does not see you, however. He steps
Alright.
into the room and he goes over to one of the cages. And he opens it up and you can see him rummage through the bag of this tiefling boy, and he pulls out what looks like a holy symbol, and he takes it and he shuts the cage and begins to walk out of the room.
Ponto is going to start like walking up behind him.
Sandals is going to try to grab Ponto and by any part of his clothing.
Okay. Is Ponto resisting Candles reaching out to stop him?
I'm gonna go with no. He's too focused. He has like that little feral tendency coming in, so he does not notice Candle's reaching for him.
Okay, and yeah, you feel yourself restrained as Candles kind of grabs hold of you.
He's just gonna like wave his arms as he's trying to walk forward.
I'll say
What should we do?
Gunther will turn off his sunshine, the scales for right
Yeah.
now, and he'll probably say, "Well, it seems that we have the element of surprise. So if we can get our stealthiest fighters to lob some attacks at him, that might incapacitate him, or at the very least keep him still. Some of us heavy hitters can go in and hit him."
Yeah. But it might be worth following him a bit further to see what exactly he's engaging in. He may not necessarily be alone here.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I agree with that. Let's go take a look, yeah?
Agreed.
If one of you don't mind taking the lead, since I don't know if it's that dark now, is it, or is it?
It's not too dark. There is a bit of light shining in from different cracks of the cavern walls.
Okay, then Gunther will still take the lead then.
Creepy ambience light.
All right. So you begin to tail him down the other hall he goes down. He stops in the next room, and you can kind of hear a conversation that's going on. He appears to be speaking with someone. I got the holy symbols.
All of them.
Yeah. I got all the cleric students.
Good. Kill them.
I have to kill them?
Or bring them to me. I can do it.
I could do it if if it means I might get, blood in officially.
Well,
Good,
with that ambition, I can see it done.
What's Gunther saying?
Sorry, I was going to ask if he can use divine sense, just to see if that voice is like fiendish or anything, or celestial, fiendish, or undead.
So you open your senses to the otherworldly and pick up on the presence of a celestial.
I will relay that to the others.
Given the fact that we're in a cavern, and Ponto heard the words "kill," he's going to wild shape into a crystal dragon and effectively press himself up against the wall to blend in as like some of the rock face.
Wait, so what's Ponto doing?
He's wild shaping into a crystal dragon weirdling.
Gotcha. Okay.
And using that like very rocky crystal body, he's gonna press himself up against the wall.
Alrighty. Does anyone do anything, or do you continue to listen to the conversation?
Dallas is gonna draw a sword. Just ready.
Candles is going to get another powder ready. Not using it quite yet. Don't want to waste.
Gunther will cast Protector's Charity on. Let's go with with our dragon guy,
Okay, you have one more to mirror.
Mortimer. Just for starters.
The conversation continues on, and Buckley is silent for a moment. Yeah, I'll do it.
Of course you will. Your father cast you out, remember? What else do you have left?
Ponto is going to dig down into the wall because I have a 15-foot burrow speed. So I'm going to dig 10 feet down and then just start moving my way in the direction of where I thought they were
Okay.
to see if I can try to like pop my head out of the ground and get a visual.
So, with your burrow speed easily enough, you are able to maneuver your way over there. And he does not detect your presence.
What do I see? Can I see the celestial thingy?
He appears to be speaking into an orb. Now that you're over and able to see a bit better, he's speaking into an orb that he has laid out on the table.
Palm's gonna immediately hear orb, orb, orb.
Yes. Please be careful. Wait, hang on. Did he see an orb, or is he talking about my orb?
He saw an orb, but he just said orb.
So he's not asking me to call the
No.
other guy. Okay, but maybe we should though, as a thought. But
Ponto
not
really
right
is like
now.
displaying short like ideas.
Yeah, I think Palm will just caution him to calm down and not just leap for the orb.
So, I just go, kill them.
Yes. Make it quick.
Right, so are we going to get a drop on this guy and just capture him, or what are we doing exactly?
I'm
Right.
both.
I guess
Fine,
capturing him would be best, but I can't say I'd feel too bad if things went wrong with that.
I think let's treat that as a fail-safe, yeah?
And what were you saying, Talos?
I say let's capture him. Let the people he did wrong make the decision.
I
don't
could
know if
agree
he's
with that.
We don't know if he's being manipulated by this thing.
When the little demon man turns his back.
He's being manipulated. This one has caused trouble before.
That's Mortimer saying that, right?
Yes.
Was it
I'm going.
Sorry.
Sorry. So I was just going to say that I'm going to apply silencer's poison to my next crossbow bolt.
Ooh.
That's tight.
Before we leave, I'll ask Mortimer, is this the same type of trouble he got expelled for, or is this something completely different?
Similar trouble. He attempted to help an Archbane take over the campus and cause several issues, including harming other students.
I see.
He has seemingly not learned any lessons.
It seems not. Well, whatever happens, happens to him, but I think still just saving him is, or at least not saving him, but just incapacitating him will be fine enough for right now.
Agreed.
Ponto's gonna hear again in her head. Sleeping people, he kill.
I feel like I don't want to like do any sudden moves right now because I don't want to expose our position. So maybe when we are in like a good position to act together, we should do that. But I don't want to like just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if he needs to come into here, let's wait for him to come in, and we jump him.
Yeah. So the more elements of surprise we have, the better.
Candles is going to try to tuck herself in.
Back from you. If you fail, we'll know.
I can do it. I'll be fine. And you do see him turn to begin heading back to the other room. And he gets a bit close to where you all are situated.
Candles is going to quick use empowering powder on Barney, Gunther, Talos. Probably the dragon will be a good choice. And Yorick.
So
Before he walks like completely out of the room, because Ponto is in the main room. Well, at least his head is. As soon as he walks to where Ponto remembers everyone else like gathering around, I'm going to attempt to unleash my breath weapon.
all right.
Which is Resonating Breath. I exhale Resonating Force in a 15-foot cone. Each creature in the area must make a DC 12 con save or take 48 force damage, or have as much damage as on a success.
Oh, and something I should mention for your various forms. So, for your dragon forms, you can actually replace the DC with your spell save DC.
Oh.
There's something I meant to include.
In that case, it's the 14.
All right, we'll make his save. He does not save. He got a 2.
This is gonna hurt him. That's 5. That's 8. So that's 13. 1, 14. 15 force damage.
All right.
Effectively, he is getting like shoved through the door.
All right, so he's surprised. You all essentially have a surprise round. I'll say that with Kendall using the empowering powder and with you using your breath weapon, either of you can use any remaining actions you have. But let's see, we'll go down the line. What is Barney doing?
I actually haven't planned that far yet. I could probably just want to check my gun.
Popped up before we could get into position.
If you want, I can come back to you for your surprise round.
Yeah, I think let's do someone else first.
Okay. What is Talos doing?
I guess if he's like being hurtled through the room, gonna bonus action giant size, and I'm gonna try to restrain him.
All right, make me a grapple check.
All right. I believe with my giant size, I have advantage on these.
He got a 14.
That's a 16 on the dice.
All right. you manage to grapple him as he's pushed through this passageway by Ponto's breath weapon. You grow to a large size and grab him up. Alright, what is Gunther doing?
I guess Gunther can cast a guiding bolt at him.
Alright.
So, let me roll it here first. That's gonna be a 17.
That hits.
So, it'll be 46 radiant damage.
Alrighty.
Sorry, I only have one d6, so
Oh, you're fine. You gotta roll it multiple.
and that's going to be 10 points of radiant damage, and the next attack roll made against it will be at advantage, since it
Alright.
has a dim light glittering up over him.
Alright, what is Palm doing? Oh, Ruff, you there?
Yeah, her mic was
Oh,
muted.
oops, sorry, my mic was muted. My apologies. I said I was just reading through my chronicles to see which one would be a good one for a surprise round, and it's just taking me a little bit longer. My concentration is not great today.
Oh, no, you're fine.
Maybe I've never done the Exalted Priest. Maybe I should try that one. Should I read the description?
That places down the light that can reduce the speed, correct? I will
Yes.
say he is currently grappled, so his speed is already 0.
Oh, right. Okay, good point. All right, then could I use the Chronicles of the Devouring Wave creates an aquatic barrier. It's supposed to imbue disadvantage on incoming attacks, but could I use it to further trap him?
Yeah, like block up the doorway.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, the Chronicle of the Devouring Wave. I don't know if you want me to read the description for
I have
creatures.
Octavian's open. Let me just go to it really quickly.
Oh no,
Okay.
don't accidentally drown him. No.
Whatever will two candles do? Oh no, they're drowning! Pushes him further into the water.
Preparing like a couple of pouches and bottles for various organs and things.
Yeah, I would say that, yeah, with the boon of the Devouring Wave, you could do that to kind of block the exit.
Okay, I'll do that.
Alright. What is Barney up to?
Okay, Barney is going to enact his bestial mark. And basically turning into a hulking beast at large size. And he is probably going to try to knock him out.
Alright, you swing in butcher
actually,
block.
I'm actually going to use... He's actually going to just, like, do Fanged Maw.
Alright, go ahead and make me an attack roll, and you do have advantage because of the guiding bolt.
Alright. I'm going to bite into him. First roll was a 19.
That hits.
Yeah, we'll go with the 19. And that is a d12 plus 4. 14 points of damage.
So, you bite into him, with this barrage of attacks all coming through towards him, Mortimer is also going to attack him. He's going to use his breath weapon and angle it up so that it only hits Buckley.
Just to confirm, you add the 1d6.
Yeah, you do have the empowering powder d6 to add.
To add damage.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, I probably should have done that too.
Yeah,
We
I'll
may
do that.
destroy him.
That's a 6. It makes my damage total of 20.
Ooh.
I add 5 more points of damage to my attack as well.
All right, and then the breath weapon attack. That is, let's see, 18, 17.
We're doing all this non-lethally.
Yes,
So.
and Mortimer is also doing his non-lethally. And together, with the last of that coming in, he is unconscious.
Shame.
Rip. That was
Is there an empty cage nearby?
Yes.
Sure would be a shame if we didn't realize he was unconscious and accidentally did more than put his health into the negatives.
Oh no.
Just gonna with one arm just throw him into the cage.
All right. He is in there and he is unconscious.
Right.
Oh no, Ponto's alone with the orb.
Is that a good thing for you?
We'll find out here in a second.
in the meantime, we should probably go on and save those kids.
Yeah, let's get them out of here.
What about the thing he was
Ponto?
talking to?
Yeah, uncertain about whether or not he's been seen or not, Ponto's gonna burrow down again and like go up underneath where the orb was sitting and like come up behind it.
Okay. I'm still sitting there on the table.
Does an orb have a backside?
In Ponto's head, Ponto's imagining it like a head. He doesn't know how this stuff works, so he's like, he was talking to it in this direction, so that means its face is in that direction.
Okay.
That is not the case.
I mean,
this is a shape.
If it doesn't have a face, then technically the back is from anywhere.
Yeah, Ponto, I will say that looking at it, and when he was speaking into it, you did see a pair of eyes through it, and they were facing the side of the table you just moved from.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
so
pop up on the other side of it. You picking it up.
He's gonna kind of like look at it for a bit, because he is still in his dragon form, and he's gonna like kind of bop it with his claw right quick.
Okay, and it begins to roll, and it rolls off onto the floor.
Do I hear any of this?
Oh shit, where's Ponto?
Yeah, I'd say a room over, you hear what sounds like something bang against wood, and then you hear something hit the ground.
All right, I'm gonna go check in
It's
on the little one.
always when they go quiet. Urban.
What do you have in your mouth? What do you have in your mouth?
A knife.
Yeah, Barney's gonna go over there and just go cast an eye on Ponto.
Tell us as well.
Yeah, so the two of you step into the room to see that Ponto's on the other side of the table, and the orb is now on the floor, very slowly rolling towards the entryway, and it kind of stops there.
Running away.
Ponto's gonna chase it like a cat and grab it with his claws on the sides.
What, you don't know what that does yet? Just leave it.
Orb.
Yeah, I know it's shiny orb, but wait a sec. I'm gonna throw my apron over it.
Okay. And you can wrap it up easily enough.
That is a good idea, I
Just
think.
so, we can carry it without needing to touch it.
And so they can't see us.
That too.
Yeah.
Is there anything else in the room that might offer clues as to what the heck this guy's up to?
You can see that there is what looks like something charred over in the far corner opposite the entrance you all came into.
All right. Definitely going to take a look at what might have been burned in there.
Okay, make me. I'll take either a perception or investigation check.
All right. That is going to be a dirty 20 investigation.
These are the remains of holy symbols. He was burning holy symbols.
It's unsettling.
Hmm.
You're going to go ahead and pick out some of the remnants and bring them over to the others.
What do you find?
Looks like he was burning holy symbols. Suppose those that were belonged to the students.
These all seem like clerics as well.
And considering that he was planning on killing them, he might have wanted to temper the school's resources in some sense. I'll go and grab the unconscious guy here and say, I'll hmm, I guess I'll ask Talos and Barney if they could if they're in their large form, if they can grab the students. I
Yep.
also don't know how
just-
enlarge and stuff works, so if you can't, that's fine.
I got it for a minute and just like throwing people over his shoulders like sacks of flour.
Well, be careful.
Yeah.
They have bones.
I know.
Yeah, you pick up.
Yeah.
You're able to easily get the cages open. They don't appear to be locked, or at least not from the outside.
I can take like another student or two as well.
Yeah, Bonnie will also just like he'll grab as many as he can.
Yeah, and together you're able to get all of them. There seem to be about 8 of them in total. In the arms of the giant lion.
Is there anything else in the room? Like say, but like if we go back to where the orb was, like is there like anything else on the table or anything of sorts?
Yes, there's a piece of parchment. Question: does anyone speak Celestial?
I think Ponto does. He does
And
not.
So does Gunther does.
All right. Do you read the letter?
Yeah, I'll read it.
It reads, "You are able to complete your task. Consider this your initiation. You'll do well to bring down those looking to aid the gods and what we plan to do next." It does not seem to have an address from anyone.
Well, if I could put two and two together, I'd say it's those god-killing folks again.
Usurpers.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think that's pretty good theory, it'd be really. I can't think of what I was about to say here, but it would be way too convenient for it to be two separate things or coincident.
Yeah, I suspect we'll be butting heads with them on more than one occasion.
True.
Yeah, and if they were looking to cause trouble here, then it would make sense that they'd get someone that was known for it.
Which means that any city could have any of these acolytes in a sense.
Yeah.
Well,
First,
oh, sorry.
I was just about to say, first in Felgrim and now here.
Certainly unsettling to think about that this could be occurring at the same time anywhere else.
Right.
I think that means that's all the more reason that we need to go on hurry up to Bone Snap here.
Indeed.
I agree. Also, I did spare that other woman that's a part of this group, and don't know if that's an oversight on my end or if I did the right thing.
I mean, even in worst case scenario, if it was an oversight, we all make mistakes, and I don't think you should hold it against yourself too much.
Right. Thanks for that.
In the meantime, though, we probably should let Mortimer get back to his chains here, so that way he doesn't get too damaged here, and then be on our way.
Indeed, it is spreading quite quickly.
And it has made its way up from his arm. It's made its way up all the way up his left arm, and it is now spreading to his back.
Right. Let's not dawdle then.
Yeah.
You managed to find the ropes where you left them, and easily enough with all of your help, helping one another out, you're able to get yourselves and the students up with you. And I assume you're taking Buckley with you as well.
Yeah, I still got Buckley.
All right.
Don't have enough room to carry him, so I guess we can just tie him up and drag him along.
Oh, I can burrow through the wall and then up to the top, so I can drag him along with me.
That works too.
All right. Yeah, you get everyone up. Mortimer will head back to the room where you found him.
If you would remind me, I would appreciate it.
Yeah. I'll go and do that for him.
And yeah, he'll
Thank you
return
so
to his dragon form, and once you touch the chains, you're able to rebind him.
Do you need any healing or anything?
No, the chains will heal me, and Harkin will be visiting me later. I should be fine. Thank you.
Of course, we should be thanking you. Not to play into any stereotypes here, but anything that you really treasure or enjoy a lot of that you would like for us to throw your way, if we can do it.
Well, you are helping around this problem on the campus. That's more than I could ask for.
Be it. Thank you once again.
Any friend of Harkin's is a friend of mine.
Here, thanks for your help.
Where do you think we should take these folk? Should we take them back to the security guy?
The security
They're
guy
him or
are
the
likely.
headmaster.
Yeah, the security guy, headmaster, they likely have some infirmary on campus we could probably bring them to.
Good
Indeed.
point. Honestly, if we really want to, we could even just bring him into the library and have the librarian call for backup, so we don't have to move too far.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
Oh, yeah. More important question is, what are we doing with this fella here? And Barney will point to Buckley.
I
He
think
would,
that will be a good question for the headmaster.
yes. In the meantime, tie him up, bind his hands, gag him.
Anyone have
1,000 years dungeon.
Does anyone have a sock or something? No, I'm just kidding.
You're able to easily tie him up and whatnot. He is very much unconscious.
Cool.
We don't happen to have a ball gag lying around.
Oh Jesus.
Oh no.
Not on me.
What?
Remember? Hey, remember? I think he's a student, right? So we probably should.
Ex-student.
He's banned.
He's expelled.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know what his age was, so I can't remember.
Yeah, where do you all head to now?
I think let's let's maybe go to the headmaster, I guess, and then like maybe maybe you can call the security over. I'm not sure.
I have him on orb, I think.
Yes,
That
you did.
works.
You did get Hellman on the orb.
Let's let's orb him.
That's a good idea.
Hello.
Hi. So about that situation, you may want to come to the. Did we say we were going to be in the library?
Yeah, I think library's fine.
Yes, you may want to come to the library straight away.
Oh, I'll be right there.
And bring more of your men too.
Yes, bring reinforcements and bring a nurse of some kind.
All right. I'll be right there. Yeah. You all climb back up the hatch in the library.
Barney's back to his usual size,
Callus as well.
so he doesn't look like
Still
a
small crystal dragon.
Just that Barney's not a huge hulking beast coming out of a trapdoor.
Yeah, so when you all climb back out, you're met by the gentleman who led you to the hatch earlier. You meet up with Chauncey. That's a lot of students. So I suppose you found what you were looking for.
You could say that.
Thanks, by the way.
Can I insight this guy to... Because he's the only one who knew where this trapdoor was.
Sure, you can make an insight check.
Yeah, he seems reasonable and not suspect at all.
Maybe I can incite him.
Yeah, if anyone
my
else would like
+1.
to try, they may.
I'll try to.
Yeah, I guess Ponto
Well-
would be curious enough, given he sniffed out someone that was in a cellar that a dragon was in.
That was
20 for me.
mine. It's the exact opposite. A critical fail.
Oh no.
So
10 plus 6, so 16.
yeah, Gunther and Ponto. He seems sincere. Like he seems genuinely like he's inquiring on what happened. He doesn't seem like he's hiding anything.
Good. We don't really need any more trouble.
So are you all right? Is everything all right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, we managed to catch this guy off guard. Yeah.
And then he looks and sees that it's Buckley. Oh, him gross.
Imagine like
Oh.
talking to a colonel being like, "Ew."
Oh my god, ew.
Takes me back to my primary school years.
No.
Oh no.
Like in real life or like in
In real life.
oh no.
Felt.
Oh,
Kids
no.
are horrible. But Pom probably also has some parallel dimension. You know that part in Agartsuka where Gori turns to stone? She probably has a school memory like that too.
Yeah, that checks out and makes sense. This is the little asshole who tried to kill the headmaster.
Whoa.
What?
He's gonna
Why
hear in his
me?
head, murder, murder, murder.
He wasn't very good at it.
I mean, he was pretty good at this job here, considering he was almost set to kill 8 students here. So
Yeah. After a moment, the door opens and Hammond steps inside. You found him?
yep.
And you found the students too.
Yeah.
It's great news.
Just in time, as it turns out.
And stepping in behind him, you see, let me find his art. That already had it on Albear, I guess not. He's not going to be happy with how large this file is.
Oh dear.
Only the best for your audience.
Yes, you see this orcish gentleman step in as well. I was told there was backup needed.
Yeah. We got someone who was trying to kill the students here.
Yeah, I heard about the situation. I didn't realize that is that Buckley?
Yep.
Oh,
Yes, so.
that makes sense.
Ponto's gonna like pat Barney with his like dragon hand, and he'll hear in your head, orb, orb, orb.
Yeah. Don't suppose we should take this to the headmaster, but he was speaking to an orb, some sort of celestial, and 2 candles found him burning holy symbols.
Oh, that's oh, it makes so much sense now. There have been a lot of all the students that have disappeared are cleric students.
Are they clerics of different gods or just a single god?
Well, our program here is for all different kinds, so it's kind of a mix.
Find it a bit ironic their gods weren't, taking care of this.
That's what I'm thinking. It's a crying shame, honestly. Really bad advertisement for these gods.
Thank you.
So I could help make sure everyone's all right. Just told you needed someone to maybe tend to some people. I didn't realize how many it'd be. But yeah, I could help.
Excellent.
Yeah, it'd be grand. I think we should take this orb to the headmaster, yeah? Or whoever's whoever might find this useful, or in some way maybe neutralize it, because it does seem to be, some form of communication with some sort of celestial.
Yeah, I think it might be a good idea to take it and see what Growl has to say about it. Or, my husband used to be a detective. Maybe he could help too. He's around.
All right,
Why not both?
Yeah,
that's
I don't
what
see
I'm
why
thinking
not.
too.
No
Yeah.
los dos.
But yeah, I'm gonna work on making sure these students are all right. I guess. Are you gonna take Buckley with you?
Yeah,
Well-
we'll take them. At least to the to the other authorities.
And Halman will walk over. I could, if you bring him to the back to the security office, we could get Bennett and Harkin to come meet us over there, and we could discuss there.
Yeah, might be a good plan.
All right. Yeah, I can carry him over if you want.
Just lead the
will-
way.
Hand them over.
And Halman will kind of fireman carry Buckley over his shoulder, and he'll lead the way back to the security office. And I think that is where we're going to call today's session.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Alright.
Cool.
Oh, I know. My other players were going crazy this entire time.
Going crazy.
They've been freaking out. I've been sending them some messages in the Discord. They've been freaking out because they played end the campaign that was central around this campus.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I remember seeing this particular area when I watched the stream a couple of times.
Yeah.
Also, isn't the this might be going? Well, actually, this might be going a little bit off the cuff here, but isn't the orcish guy also the husband of the lion guy from your
Yes.
one shot? Yeah,
Yes,
that's what.
you've met him
Yeah.
on other characters.
Okay, just making sure.
Yep.
Thank goodness, I thought I was going crazy.
Yeah, chat, thanks for joining us. I hope you enjoyed. I know my other players are going to give me an earful later, and I'm excited to hear from them. But yeah, thanks for joining us, chat. We will be back with more Cry the Bleeding Moon on Friday, and next Saturday we will be back with more Infamy of Yulia, the Villains campaign. And this campaign will be returning on the 25th.
All right.
So we will catch you then. Take
Cool.
care, chat.
All
Cool.
right.
Thanks, everyone.
Take care.
Thanks,
Bye bye,
everyone.
everybody.
Thank you.
Have a
Bye.
good week.